Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right, George, we got episode 2 of season 2 of Solo Leveling. Off to a great start, but I'm a hard man to please. So I'm expecting at any moment, any show will let me down. But so far, so good.
Yeah, I mean, it started off with a bang. The framing, the first frame of this episode is the beheaded bear, which is all right. We're starting off with this, man. We're in for a ride potentially.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's been good so far. It doesn't show any signs of stopping.
Sure.
And my expectations are high, but I think they'll be met.
I think so. If this episode is any indication, do you think he's going to get any special powers from this bear kill?
I don't know about special powers, but it would be cool if he added it to his arsenal. He said, okay, maybe this equals 5 or 10 regular soldiers. He's like, get out of here. I'm taking the bear or something.
Sure. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I wonder if his limit, because I know he has a limit, but I wonder if it's number of entities or if strength is also taken into account.
Right. It's got to be, right? You would think.
I would think so, but
you would think.
The reason why I think that is because of video games. But
sure.
As some commenters have pointed out, there are similarities to video games, but it's not quite one-to-one to a video game. So
not necessarily exactly the case. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll get like anything specific or the thing that kind of sucks about this situation with the army, it's just kind of like a minor thing, but it's kind of sucks that I don't know exactly how strong he was in comparison to the bear because Igris fought him, right? And like Igris took him out no problem. And so like you could probably assume that Sung would do okay at least. So it's just like, okay, I don't know his relative direct strength. Like, do we get to a point where he's like leveling up and he just keeps getting stronger? Or is it like he's out of practice because he lets his guys fight all the time? And then he's just not as like, he's not the final boss of his army anymore. He's just like, he's good, but it's like, whatever.
Well, it's kind of, they mentioned it once when, I don't remember the names, but like the head of one of the companies or guilds was fighting like his assistant, the blonde dude.
Right.
And they were basically talking about like, yeah, we can't go up rank, but within that rank, we can hone our skills to the max, right?
Sure.
So I'm sure there is some of that. If he stopped fighting, he could potentially get rusty, but at a certain point, it's like, okay, let's say the HP of an S rank, just to use simple terms here, is 10,000, right? Let's say that he levels so much that his HP is 500,000. At that point, it's like, even if he gets rusty, like what's the point? He's, for all intents and purposes, invincible.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's just like an inflated stats number. Just over-leveled, basically.
Exactly, yeah, nothing can hurt him. Like the strongest attack of the S rank does, 5,000 damage to him, and he's just like,
right. It's just like
whatever,
okay.
bro. Yeah, exactly.
Right. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I wonder if that's possible. All right, well, let's see what this one's all about, shall we?
Let's do it. Oh, that's right.
Oh, he did. Oh.
He does do it.
Wow.
No, wait, all of them. Oh, the boss bear, he got it right away. It didn't resist like Igris.
Yes.
Wow. Okay,
nice.
That's COP here. Oh, wow. That's
so he clearly hasn't reached his max with the soldiers he had.
Yeah, right? Oh, boy.
Yeah, what do you say to this guy? He bought it? Okay.
Apparently.
All right. He did not buy it. Oh, he did not.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Oh. I forgot his hair went white. Or is this new?
I don't know. I don't think I remember that. Oh boy, we're getting a clash here.
S-rank battle, yeah, dude.
No, they're gonna stop. They're gonna stop. Surely.
What? How big is
thought
that
for
explosion,
sure-
you think?
I thought for sure somebody would stop them.
Yeah. That the redhead or red shirt guy is wild though.
Yeah. Yeah, so keep it to your fucking self, buddy.
I know for a fact that he will survive and return. Yeah, dude.
Jeez, this guy's lost it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Dude, okay. Like, I get he's like snapped because he just saw everybody die and he almost died himself. But he's accusing them of sabotaging his strike team when he literally just did that to them.
I mean, he was thinking that they were hoarding all this stuff, so when they split, they should have been like, hey, we got a bunch of equipment that'll help all the parties, so like, here you go, right? And he's like, what the frick, you held this back? We died because
we'll
of
keep
this.
all the E ranks away from us, and we the
Sure, I
good
mean, he's
adventurers
being
will
a
go.
selfish a-hole for sure, 100%.
Yes.
Get freaking bodied.
Dang, dude.
Jeez, get bodied, buddy. Uh-oh.
No way. He can sense them? Bro.
Oh, boy. Oh, it's the boss already?
Oh. I thought he was a
Oh, he
centaur for a
speaks.
second. He can speak their language? What? Yeah, what is this? Magic Beast's language.
Oh, boy. Oh!
No.
Are you kidding me?
Way.
He just popped
No
the dude's head off.
negotiating, dude. No negotiating. That's amazing.
Oh! He's strong.
I mean, he has to kill him to close the gate, right?
Yep.
So,
What?
what a statement to make.
Aware
Aren't
of?
aware.
The system!
But we don't hear it when it comes to you. Yeah, the system. What? Yeah, being the player.
Yeah. They still want to kill the other people, so there's no way. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
No
can't say.
way. No way. He was
It reset him.
Okay.
Hold on.
Holy crap, dude. What's happening right now?
Oh man, I just got chills. That was incredible. So
Yes.
the program doesn't normally get to the point where it explains what he is. So
Yeah.
when he got to that point, because Sung was able to speak to him, the program's like, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Nope,
set him back,
nope,
set
you're
him
not
back.
saying
Don't
that.
let him say that.
Yeah.
What?
Now the
Dude.
question is, did everyone else notice, do you think?
No, they
Obviously they don't know
Hmm,
the context because they
language,
can
right.
understand. Yeah, but did they notice that like he glitched out?
glitched.
Yeah.
It could have been maybe a fast thing that they wouldn't notice potentially.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That's
That was
amazing.
really freaking cool storytelling right there.
No, they're not.
Oh boy.
Jeez, dude.
Army against
Okay,
army, and then we got the
war.
bosses.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Dude, he's got Igris, though.
Yep, true.
Dang. Yeah, get out of the way. Oh no.
Surely not. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
he's so fast, dude.
Wow.
What? Dude,
going
he's
through a
just
bunch of
going
them.
through them.
He's stronger than him.
No way. All right.
So
him
does he
and
fight
Igris
together?
can take this guy, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Even if he fights with Igris, it's a tough match? What?
Yeah, dude.
But that means if he kills this guy, he gets him potentially. Oh, jeez.
Potentially,
Oh,
yeah.
he puts it away. Oh, that was
No,
so sick.
that's cool.
He's got
He
technique,
was not
though.
expecting that. Yeah. Oh.
That's such a classic anime line. Oh, what?
What is that? Oh, it's the girl.
The mages.
Oh no, it's the mages. Okay.
I was gonna say he doesn't know like magic like that.
Yeah. Bro, this guy better not sabotage the
Oh my
fight, dude.
gosh. Yeah, just sit there and smarten up, okay? Oh my gosh.
Dude, this guy's so dumb. He's about to get himself killed. Dude,
What? What's gonna happen here?
gonna have him clash? Oh no, the A rank's gonna die, dude.
Wait, what? He killed a guy, absorbed him, and then turned him into a guy? No way.
Wait, what?
He killed the dude, arose him, and put him into his army? I think that's
No
what he
way,
did. Yep.
did he?
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude, he turned a person into an army person. Oh my gosh, that's so fricked.
Oh
Dude.
no.
That's pretty fricked.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man.
No way, dude. Is he stronger because he's a person now? Like, what is this? This isn't
He might
exactly what he
be.
looked like.
Whoa. He pushed him back though. He was A rank, right?
Yeah, he was A rank. Uh-oh, dude. I don't like where this is headed for Sung, man. I guess we never actually saw him fight, so I can't necessarily say he's stronger than he was.
Right. Oh my gosh, stop.
All three of them?
Jeez.
I wonder what sort of coordination there is between them.
Yeah,
the three
right?
of them.
That shout must slow him down.
Yeah. Or something.
Oh, it's a taunt. It's a taunt.
Ah, you're right.
That's what it is. Oh, jeez, he got him.
He still dodged partially?
Poison,
no
though.
way.
It's over. Oh, frick, they're gone? He can teleport.
No, he
you know
just
that.
recalls it. Yeah.
Oh, he didn't recall it. He brought it back. He doesn't know that.
No way he sensed it though. It broke his sword.
Is he gonna grab him? Oh, he is.
Dang, dude.
Oh, jeez. Dude, those mages got some kick to them.
Yeah, seriously.
It's not over. No way.
Oh.
Oh, he was stealth. That's madness. He's gonna get freaking bopped.
Jeez. Oh, dude.
Holy frick.
Oh.
Oh, chill, bro.
おいもういいってほどほどにしろ先行きが心配だな
He's like, nah, bro, don't look at me.
Does he have not like full control or what? Oh, okay, interesting.
What's that all about? Oh, they're kind of cheering, I guess, that they won.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
ギルド員が中にいるのに帰るわけにはいきません朝まで待ってみます
Oh, this is a good guy.
Yeah, he's
He's
cool.
very like dutiful. Oh, dude.
They didn't show the guy getting arisen. Dang it.
Yeah.
家まで送るお待ちください少しお聞きしたいことがありま
Oh
す
boy.
How does he get out of this, dude?
疲れました6名ものギルド員が行方不明なのです責任者としていくつかお話を聞かねばなりません
Oh boy, he means business.
残りの2人を助けたのは
Come on, Sung, don't.
責任者なら先に礼を言うべきじゃないんですか
Oh, jeez, dude. You can't go around making enemies or adversaries
Yeah.
out of everyone, dude.
ものすごく愛想が悪いです
Yeah, no kidding.
ボスを倒した後、急に不機嫌になってしまったんです。
Uh,
疲労が
Was he not able to arise it then? Is he mad about that?
it's
Or
possible.
something
アン
else.
課長
Could be from the PK, the player kill,
我
though.
々の結局めぼしい報酬はこれだけだったか
Ah, he didn't get
あ
him.
いつは能力値に差がありすぎたせいか
Okay.
So he failed the 3 times then.
Dang.
Ah, so he
抽出できなかった
so he was pissed. Okay.
Dude, he killed the person and took him, and he's like, that's the only thing of note I gained.
3回目
Yeah. The dangerous road, buddy.
He's counting.
今行くって
This reminds me of that video, the meme video we saw after that one
Oh
episode.
my
そ
gosh.
の格好で来たのか
Oh, this poor dude's in danger, man.
Dude, this guy,
まあいいや
I'm calling it right now. This guy's gonna die somehow, and it's not necessarily gonna be Jing's fault or Sung's fault, but
But he's gonna like blame himself.
no, I think he's gonna arise him, and it's gonna be the only way to keep him, like to save him, right?
Oh,
It's gonna be freaking sad, bro. I'm calling it right freaking now.
わざわざすいません。
Oh boy,
ジヌ君、
she got all makeup and everything.
あの後少しは寝れた
一睡もできませんでした。
まあ家に着いたのが明け方だったし朝帰り
ですね。
一睡も
ジヌ君、
oh my gosh. He's thinking.
ちょっと寝たらハンさんは未成年です
Oh boy,
だったら
And
he's like, and oh, nothing, boss, nothing.
何もないです
Oh my
oh
gosh.
my gosh, dude.
早く行って片付けるぞ
はい、ジヌ君。
He's like, my boss is a pedo. What can I do?
Dang, wow.
Oh,
So,
dang.
why do you think Sung is keeping her around? Like, what's the deal with that?
I don't know. That's actually a good question.
Right? Because, like,
Why
okay,
her?
like, if you wanted to accomplish something with, like, that raid that they did, sure, okay, but, like, I guess he didn't accomplish it because he's bringing her around again. Is he just helping her out? Like, get money and stuff? Like, hey, come with me, I'll keep you safe, we'll get some raids done, you'll get some money, and then, you know, we're gonna peace out. Like, what's the deal? That must be it,
Is
right?
it a? Yeah, like is she? I'm gonna be a hunter either way, and he's like, well, I'm not gonna be able to like dissuade her from that, so I might as well keep her safe while I can.
But, like, why?
That's the only thing I can think of, maybe.
I guess, but like, why care? Right? Like, there's probably lots of people like that. Why this girl in particular?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like because they're a friend of his sister. So he's like, well, I don't want my friend's sister to die or my sister's friend to die. So it's like, that's the
Yeah.
motivation.
Yeah, I don't know.
suppose. I don't know.
We'll find out, I'm sure, but I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't know exactly why. Maybe it's just all of that, but it is interesting that like I don't know if it was like the principal or what of the school says like, hey, would you ever let your sister, who he's the guardian of, become a hunter? And he's like, oh yeah, no, I'd never let her do that. And then it cuts to this girl, and he's taking her under her wing. So there's some connection there, I think, that we don't fully understand.
Yeah. I wish we understood the motivation of that more.
Yeah, the thing was crazy about this episode is he killed that
guy.
Man.
He killed that guy and then turned him into a frickin' NPC army man.
Yeah, that's almost worse.
That's pretty brutal, man. Like, he could have subdued him, right? Knocked him out. He didn't have to kill him at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah. So like, here's like a whole bunch of stuff, right? Like, is it self-defense? Technically, yes.
Kinda.
Well, not technically.
Well, there's excessive force, and for some, that's excessive force, right?
Yeah, exactly. And there's the other fact that, like, okay, even him and Igris, there was a chance that nobody makes it out, right? And so it's like, I'm trying to like do the pro-killing guy argument first before I lay in on Sung. But
yeah,
so, like,
I mean, without killing him, his chances of winning goes down a pretty decent amount, right? The clutch like taunts and stuff and the hammer and stuff was all pretty, but they did overwhelm him, you know, pretty easily once they had a tank there.
Yeah.
So could they have done it without?
That's the question, right? So it's like you got to make that calculation in real time where the lives of you and everyone else is at stake. And so it's like, okay, you know what? I'm making the call and this guy's trying to kill me, so I'm going to kill him and use him. So like, okay, that's the pro killing the A rank argument. But then there's the fact that like, okay, you're taking this guy, you're imprisoning this guy's essence or whatever, right? Like
soul
I don't want to say soul specifically, because that's got like certain connotations attached to it, but it's pretty much their soul, man. If there's something that remains after their physical body has been killed,
sure,
that's their soul, dude. So he's imprisoning their soul potentially for 80 years. Who knows how long this guy's gonna live? What happens after he dies with all his army? Maybe it just dissipates and moves on, if there even is an on in this world.
Sure. What if?
But then there's also the fact that he was able to do it so easily and quickly.
Yeah, he did it without a second thought.
Yeah, and there's that old saying that gets like thrown around like so often, but it's because there's some truth to it, which is absolute power corrupts absolutely. And it's just like, dude, we're starting right now, man. And you're not even like the strongest dude there is, but he's starting to act so cocky versus that one guy. He's feigning being, an E rank still, but he's clearly not. And everyone else around him can, kind of start to tell.
Starting to see.
And so like he's starting to be cocky and all these negative attributes that come with becoming so powerful that I'm starting to get worried about what the future is going to look like for him.
Well, you know what the natural progression of this is, right? Like, if we extrapolate this to the extreme, at some point he realizes, well, I could just kill people and make an army of people. And so he starts killing random hunters. But then you extrapolate that even further and, well, okay, then he could start targeting S ranks once he gets strong enough and build an army of S ranks. And it's like, well, come on, would that even begin? It's like, well, there's an S rank that wants to kill him already, isn't there?
Yeah.
Right? So we already have a conflict set up for the future of him and an S rank, and now we have the precedence that he'll just fucking kill a guy and turn him into an NPC without even thinking about it. So when he's backed up against a wall and he's fighting an S rank and he's barely going to win, and he's like, the only way I can win is just killing this guy right now. It's the only way I can survive. Like, this guy's not going to let me go. Then I got to kill him and turn him into a thing. And it's like, well, now I got an S rank under my belt, plus me. I could take some more S ranks if I really wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there's also the added implications that everyone else quite literally is NPC. He's the one and only player.
Right.
And he's like, what's the term that I'm looking for? He's like accepting that more and more when the whole thing with the elf happened and he could
Right.
understand him. He's like, oh, well, I got to thank the system for that. And so he's starting to get like the main character syndrome.
I was gonna
It's
say
not
that.
a syndrome. It's like literally.
It's
like,
literally he's the main character.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
just like, ah, man, this can go south so fast.
Yeah, and I mean, we don't know what's going to happen with the Bug Island. So, like, he may make
Yeah.
some justifications at some point. Because, like, okay, at some point you could start to make some justifications of, like, all right, well, I need an army of people. Or maybe the gates get more and more out of hand. So it's like, I need an army of S ranks to fight the island or to fight these extra gates or whatever it may be. Like, the justifications could be incredible. Even
Yeah.
still, there's the whole mystery about what's going on with the system and potentially the ice elves if they're connected. And then that's clearly been set up. There's something going on there. So that's going to become a conflict point at some point. So it's like, okay, well, what does he use? Does he use the system's power against what we think maybe the system itself that he's going to potentially fight against? Then how would he use the system's power against the system, right? It's like, that doesn't make sense. Couldn't the system take that away if he decides to turn heel? Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, that's like another interesting conversation to have. Now, I'll pin that here for a second and just kind of using your whole island thing. Like what I thought about was I could potentially see a scenario where they launch an assault on the island and he's like, and they lose. And in his mind, he's just like, if you guys had just listened to me and focused on X, Y, Z
Sure.
before this, right? Because you got a bunch of like S ranks with varying degrees of ego and like varying different things. And maybe it's not as organized as it should have been. Or like whoever the leader was, that like red guy, fire dude. He's like, bro, your leadership was terrible. Your calls were totally off. I would have done something completely different.
Right.
And then, they lose. Maybe they lose a second time. And he's just like, nope, this is an existential threat to humanity. I'm going to kill all these S ranks, take them
Right.
under my command, and I will be the savior of humanity, right?
Sure.
I will destroy the island or whatever.
Even,
so, yeah, I can
you
totally
could,
see.
You could take a scenario like that and just say, okay, what if they're fighting on the island and he gets to a point where one of the S ranks is like wounded heavily and like he could potentially
No one's
save
watching.
them. No one's watching.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, I could bring you to safety. I could heal you, but nobody's going to know if I just freaking right now
Take you.
and then take you,
Yeah.
right? Nobody will know the
Yeah.
difference.
Oh, yeah, especially since clearly once a human is taken into his army, their form is changed.
Right.
Because the guy looked totally different. Maybe that's like the system form of a tank or something, and maybe there's like a
could be.
template. Yeah,
It could
maybe there's
be.
just like a template.
He used
but who
the
knows,
same
right?
axe though, didn't he? And the shield, same shield. I bet
He was
there'll
using
be-
a sword, no? I thought he had a
No.
sword.
Yeah, he had a sword, but I think he started with an axe and a shield. But maybe I could be remembering that wrong.
Oh, yeah, maybe there was an axe last episode.
I think.
Yeah.
I think. But regardless, at some point it'll I think they're similar enough that at some point someone's gonna recognize. Like if he took an S rank, those guys are iconic, right? And then
Yeah.
he like unleashes that
they use
S
a
rank.
special move.
Right,
or
like
something, yeah.
some of the S ranks, it could very well be that he gets one S rank, summons it, other S ranks see the fact that he has an S rank under his control, and then they're like, yeah, that's not
Wait a
okay,
minute,
buddy.
yeah.
And then we have a
That
conflict point
lightning
now.
strike
Right.
is quintessential X person's move or something,
Sure,
right?
exactly. Or hey, that berserker, like long nails, white hair, whatever, that's like clearly that one guy. And it's like, okay, now we have a conflict brewing between the S ranks and Sung because, it's like, well,
Yeah.
what the frick is this, bro? So,
Yeah. Oh boy.
yeah.
Yeah. And then there's the other thing that you mentioned about the system and the elves thing. Like, okay, the system somehow wants Sung alive because it's not telling the elves to kill Sung, right? But like,
Right.
to what end? And obviously, this is the big mystery that we'll find out. But like,
Sure.
I want to hear if you have any speculations because like, what's the point of keeping Sung alive? What's the point of making him the player and being okay with killing the rest of humanity. And it's maybe not even
Sure.
like being okay, but like actively working towards the death of the rest of humanity. Like,
So, if you assume that the gates and the system and the enemies are all on the same potential side, then essentially Sung is being used as like an NPC, essentially, controlled from the system to eliminate all sorts of like enemies, but he's also starting to eliminate humans as well. So like, why could Sung at one point not be turned around on humanity and then given a quest of like, listen, if you don't do this, then you're dead, right?
rope him in enough to the point where he can't
Sure.
say no. Yeah.
Sure, for sure. I mean, we're already speculating that he could be killing hunters at some point. You know, watch this. Kill a bunch of hunters, turn them into a fucking army of people, take away his system power. All the hunters are gone now. Boom. Now gates are going to open up, right? No one could stop it now. Right? That could be, I doubt that's the thing, but like that's certainly an avenue of like, listen, if the system and these gates and those enemies in the gates are all on the same team, you're being set up, right?
Yeah.
Don't trust that.
And I mean, the system clearly has control over his life because one of the punishments, if he didn't do something, was his heart stops beating.
Right.
So, like, all right, it could kill him at any moment that it wants to.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, it may
also
have
the
some
fact of,
rules that would have to play by maybe. Maybe it can't just kill him anytime, right? Maybe it sets
maybe it has
up
to be
rules.
under
But
a
even
quest.
still, you can manipulate him through the quests. So
Yeah, there's also the fact that, like, maybe the system and the enemies aren't on the same team necessarily. Because, like, so far, everything we've experienced has been through the gates. But as far as I know, Jeju Island, or whatever it's called, that's in our world, right? It's just an island somewhere. They don't have to go through any gate to access it. It's just here. And that's why the fact that they're gaining flight is so scary, because they're going to be able to
hold on.
reach.
We do know that gates break eventually and monsters come out, right? So they probably came from a gate that was there. It didn't get handled. It broke and they came out.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's not like they're a naturally occurring thing. They did come from the system in some capacity.
So a gate broke in that island, and now everything's stuck there. And so far, they haven't been able to get off.
Sure.
Okay, that makes more sense, actually. Yeah,
Right.
That's a good point.
Right.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's certainly suspicious that the enemies don't have a directive to kill Song. Right? That leads me to believe that the system and the enemies are on the same team, because the system's helping Song. Obviously, you wouldn't have a directive to kill Song if you've got some kind of plan for him. Right?
Yeah. Oh, there's just so much mystery.
There's
I want to
so
know
much.
so badly.
Yeah.
The little nuggets they're sprinkling here and there are so good.
Yeah, they're really good. There's
They're
a lot of
really-
information that was teased this episode. There's lots of setup and lots of action.
Yeah.
It was just, again, it's a fantastic overall episode. Great setup, lots of breadcrumbs, but also great action, and things happened in the episode. It was good, really good.
And a good shadow of Sung showing up.
Yeah,
Good potential. He's gonna be teetering on a knife's edge at some point to see whether he becomes corrupted or not, and I'm gonna love it. I hope he doesn't choose the corruption, because that would suck. But I'm gonna love the struggle and the all that stuff. But okay, all right. Well, good stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our reaction here. This was a fantastic episode. I think so far, Solo Leveling Season 2 is 2 for 2. Both excellent episodes. And I can't wait for the rest of the season. But if you guys want to see this reaction totally uncut, go ahead and check out our Patreon. Hit that subscribe button while you're at it. But with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Here, buddy.
Take care.